Hi guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. This is Good Morning 2. The UPS delivery van has just gone past. A lady's got out with a bobble hat on her head, a pink puffer jacket like I wore yesterday, and a pair of glasses. So they're mimicking me. They're mimicking the way I look, getting out of an UPS lorry into Ines Apartments. Fortunately for me, my mum gave me some money. I had to work for it though, didn't I? Didn't I have to work just to get that little amount of money to put food on my table over Christmas? What I was put through yesterday was disgusting. I wrote about the UPS lorry when I was living at Fairfield Court in 2008 in Gloucestershire, where I was having Christmases with no food on the table. I had no money. I didn't go to the shops to get clothes. I looked tattered and torn and really worn out, and I was like a skeleton. And I was keeping a diary because that's what Sue Portlock had said to me when I was in a women's safe house. Write down what you're going through. So I've been doing it for over 15 years. Not that it's got me anywhere. People read the diary and they laugh. Nobody helps me. They think it's funny. It's a source of amusement for them to listen to someone's pain and humiliation, so it's a source of amusement. They start laughing. They make things worse for me. And I had just started to feel happy, resigning myself to the fact that I am going to be on my own at Christmas this year and just getting on with it, right? A lot of people lost loved ones over 2020, 2021 due to COVID and other things, right? People lose loved ones at Christmas and beyond this year. Christmas is not always a happy time for everybody. You've got to remember domestic violence victims, child abuse victims, children that have got violent parents, and Christmas is a horrible time for them. My dad used to kick the Christmas tree over at Christmas. He was a blind drunk and in a raging temper. He'd kick the dog and kick the Christmas tree over. So sometimes you've got to remember that Christmas is a frightening, miserable time for some people, and the help is not there. The country, the UK, came to a standstill yesterday, an absolute standstill. There is no help. And by the way, when I was trying to relax and rest and my mum wasn't letting me, I put YouTube on, and one of the things that came up was what King Charles has servants, doesn't he? And what King Charles has done, what he carries with him when he goes to special occasions, and what his servants do for him. And they actually iron Prince Charles's shoelaces. He has his shoelaces ironed. He has his toothpaste put on his toothbrush for him. His bath has to be at a specific temperature. And he's got all these things that he has to have done. So how can you say to me that the royals know what it feels like to be poor and without heating and food on their table? When he has his shoelaces ironed and his servants keeping his bath water at a temperature. He has specific tea that he drinks. He doesn't drink coffee. And how much expense do each member of the royal family have with servants waiting on them hand and foot? When, people are dying out there, homeless in doorways. It's disgusting. Right? Harry and Meghan, right, are not going things about the right way, okay? the way they're trying to expose the royal family is not the right way to go about it, because they're making money. Harry's writing his autobiography. Meghan's a TV star. None of them know what it's like to be poor and on the streets. None of them. You can't. And for people that endorse mental health, you know, my mental health now has gone hit through the roof what I'm being put through. You know, yesterday, I don't know how I got from A to B without cracking up and losing my temper. I'm a human being, not a circus elephant. So, my mum called me 10:30 last night. 10:30, I was getting ready for bed and I felt tired and sleepy. I took a 10-minute phone call from my mum saying that she was waiting up for me, her daughter, waiting up for me to make sure I'd got home okay. That's why I answered the phone call. Even though I felt I was treated like a piece of dog shit, I in fact answered the phone so that my mum wouldn't worry that I hadn't got home. All of a sudden, his kids upstairs started running across the ceiling at 10:30 at night, just before I was going to bed. I then found myself not able to go to sleep. This is the truth, I couldn't go to sleep. So I was up until 4 o'clock this morning, up and down, up and down. So I thought I'd get up and I'd see if I could get a Tesco delivery. And I can't get my Christmas food delivered, okay? I can't get it delivered by Tesco or Ocado. So I'm going to get my Christmas dinner from the Co-op, whether it be a ready meal or I just have a couple of Brussels sprouts and a piece of turkey meat. Because I can't get a home delivery. Ocado wanted £10, $9.99 to have food delivered. And the nearest Tesco delivery is after Christmas. And I remember my father Derek having this problem and trouble, and he actually had no Christmas dinner one year. He couldn't get anything delivered, so my mum and dad didn't have a Christmas meal. My dad used to go through this, Derek. So I won't be having my Christmas dinner delivered. I've got blisters all over my feet. It's too early to get Christmas dinner because fresh meat goes off and I haven't got a freezer. So I'm going to just live day by day and see what happens. But someone is trying to really seriously knock my spirits right down when I was feeling happy. They're trying to make me upset, cross, and possibly put me in hospital. And why, I don't know. I don't know. My mum said that she would ring me later on this morning to let me get some sleep. I haven't had any sleep. She phoned me just before the Ups lorry drive to Ines Apartments, gets out with a bobble hat on like I had yesterday, glasses, taking a parcel into the flats opposite. And I had a gnome wreath yesterday with Christmas lights on, which looks like my dad's. I was continuously shown pictures of Derek on the TV screen on his screensaver, and on the wall my mum keeps a photo of my father Derek. She called me, her daughter, darling. Darling! On the phone last night, my mum Jennifer called me darling. And she was actually going on about herself yesterday. Jennifer doesn't want people. Jennifer likes being by herself. Yet Sue sees my mum in the morning and in the evening twice a day. And it's me that's left on my own with nobody. She's got someone going in there twice a day. They have a chat. No one comes into my flat and has a chat with me. So my mum has reduced me to like my dad, the way my dad was living, sat in the corner. And she kept going, everything's for Derek, everything's for Derek. My dad had no Christmas cards 2021. I think one birthday card in 2021 after he died. And he had 3 people in his funeral. My mum has had Christmas cards from a couple called Lyle and Les. She's had a Christmas card from Karen. She's had a Christmas card from Sue and Barry. And she's had a Christmas card from Malcolm, my uncle. And Malcolm didn't put my name on the Christmas card, even though he's my uncle. So Uncle Malcolm didn't even put me on the Christmas card. It's like I fucking don't exist to anybody. But he put that his wife Anne has got dementia and she can't walk. And I was forced to walk home yesterday in Arctic conditions. So I've been cast out and I've got nobody and nothing. Thank you so much. My mum was absolutely loving it yesterday. She was in her element. You know. At one point I thought she was going to hit me. She was so angry. I've done nothing. I've stuck up for myself and told the truth about what my dad did to me. And she was there when he was doing those things. She was in the same house. And I'm only speaking the truth and I shouldn't be punished for it. See you later.